Hello, fuck. Welcome back to Unsurprising Cast, this time featuring Witless. You know the drill. Shotgun seat going clockwise. Your introduction.
Mine the shotgun seat?
Yep.
My name is Rory. I play in the Witless.
How do you spell that?
Which part?
Rory.
R-U-A-I-R-I. I play guitar and I sing about heroes never dying.
You're hogging time.
You're
hogging time. Harley, you're next.
I'm Harley Holderby, and I play bass in the Witless, and amongst other things, I mostly just jump in the Witless. I don't actually play. I only jump. That's my main purpose in this band is to just jump. So yes,
Excellent.
That is I.
And our last passenger.
Oh, I'm not in the Witless. I'm just the t-shirt maker.
By the way, try not to talk at the same time. It takes me so long to subtitle things when you talk at the same time.
Premiere
Subtitle.
Pro.
Yeah, and try not to stutter as well.
I like how
That's
we
not
also.
gonna happen.
Okay.
I like how you just said don't do that, and then we did it like 4 times.
Yep.
I went to speech therapy for a year for not being able to say THs and also being like so we'll see how it goes.
Did you go to stutter therapy?
No.
Okay.
But they made my lips real strong. They like pull on my
They made my lips strong.
they like pull on my lips and they make me crush Cheetos with my tongue.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, on to the, we've wasted 2 minutes of all of our times. First question, I'm sure all the listeners are dying to know. What's up with the Witless?
We're playing
I don't even
music.
know, to be honest.
We're trying to record, but we keep procrastinating it. But we also don't have songs to record except for the songs that are already recorded. But we're working on it. We're also working on finding a drummer that will drum for us.
I witnessed your last show.
The last Witless show.
Yes.
Not the last Witless show, but the last.
The final
Witless
Witless show.
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah, correct.
Yet, here you are, after a Witless show.
We've been resurrected like
We're the Witless time, like part 2.
That was
part
Tupac.
1.
Like we're still alive.
Like Tupac in Venezuela.
We got new members. Same fucking songs. And the Witless will never die.
New
There was
members,
actually
Why
same
not-
songs, more jumps.
Why not just call the band something different?
we were gonna call it, I don't know, his option was Public Opinion, but that's already a local band. So I was thinking SAOV, just Senseless Acts of Violence, which isn't taken somehow. But then I was like, I'm not fucking changing the name. That sounds like work.
Say off.
Plus, you'd play the same songs.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like,
Witless cover band.
we were actually thinking about like starting the new band with SAOV and then play every gig with ski mask on, so I get rid of my reputation, and then just like
What reputation is that?
The great reputation of Rory.
Just the.
Witless. the reputation. So
If
but-
you like switched your last name to be like the band name, so it's like you're Rory Witless.
somebody has called me that. People call me a lot of things. Someone called me Suspicious once, which I did not like. Like that was a big thing for a while. That was like 2 years ago or something. That was like the early like shit shows. Suspicious was going around. But everyone else just calls
like
me
that
Sid.
name.
Sid Vicious, if they don't know my name or can't pronounce it because it's fucking Irish.
What's the deal with Ireland?
They drive on the wrong side of the street, which is really annoying. Like, I don't know why they feel the need to do that, so they feel like special or something.
So you're against the left?
Yeah.
He's strictly right.
He's on the right.
I'm not gonna say that.
Well, I'm not censoring it. What do you think is the average Witless listener
The
like?
average Witless listener,
They are 12 to 64 years old.
that's true. We have a few listeners in like Cambodia. I don't know where they came from, but on Spotify they're like in Cambodia. Like what? Where did they find Witless? In Cambodia.
One of your cassettes drifted across the
Yes,
sea.
yes. I'd say around 15 to 21. You're 22 now. You're becoming an old man.
I'm not 22 yet.
In like next weekend.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to be allowed to listen to Witless. But around that age, pretty stupid, not doing well in high school. And
There's 21-year-olds in high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
I've met a few.
They wear lots of patches and
Patches.
spikes.
Traditional punk dress.
I was thinking of changing my Instagram bio from hardcore punk to street punk, so we don't get messed up. But we're not really street punk, so it's kind of
Maybe
weird.
you're inventing a new thing altogether.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, we're actually trying to, invent a,
Meat
a
Wave
genre that has
Part
never
2,
happened.
or Meat Wave Part 2, but
Schmeat.
more meaty.
Schmeat.
Meaty wave.
More meat,
Schmeat
less
it.
wave.
Schmeat it.
More meat, less
Schmeat it.
wave.
I'm gonna have to write Schmeat it like 7 times. What's with those X's on your hands?
Edge. We're
Straight
edging.
edge.
Straight edge.
No smoking, no drinking.
Straight edge.
We don't preach it, but we do it.
Elevator pitch your idea of straight edge to the listener.
All right, so there's a big thing with, at least in my eyes, with the scene where there's a couple people that don't really contribute anything that you kind of talked about in a video, and they kind of get there and treat shows more as a party rather than a show for music, and just a way to treat it almost as like a kickback while they go there, and then go around the corner and sit and drink with their friends, and then come back and throw their beer bottles on the ground and their shit, and then don't pick it up and fucking leave. So it's not contributing anything, it's just making a mess, and it's harming us. So we don't give a shit if you drink, we don't give a shit if you smoke, we don't give a shit if you do fucking methamphetamine in your fucking butthole, you know. Just don't fuck up our shows with it. So
Yeah, but it's all personal preference. It's like we
Yeah.
choose to do it, but we don't like walk up to people and are like, "Oh, you're drinking a beer. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You're a fucking, whatever." It's not even like we're rebelling against anything. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's more just kind of like a personal preference thing. Sometimes there's people that go to shows that, don't really enjoy the music. They're kind of just there to get fucked up. And I mean, that's cool. I mean, they pay to come see us and see you guys. So it's like, it doesn't really bother me too much, but it's like, but it's really just personal preference. It's not like we don't preach to anybody like, fuck you for smoking a joint, fuck you for drinking a beer. It's really not.
Yeah, I respect it. I mean, I drink for fun, but ideally, like universally, I think it would be best if people did not need to be under the influence to enjoy something as much as they would like to.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you draw your lyrical inspiration from?
7 seconds, which is probably the obvious thing the most, but very, very smart-minded, positive, keeping hardcore positive rather than just being like destroy shit and fuck up the halls and all this stuff. Keeping it positive with a message, because even if a lot of bands don't realize it, they have a message in their music, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys would consider yourself to have a message, but I mean, I think has a message, and the whole point
It
of just
actually
like
does, yeah.
like your music not taking it so seriously is another message, right? So everything has a point. Most people, if they really know 7 seconds and they hear us, they usually like relate us to that and say we sound a lot like them.
Would you consider yourself a fan of 7 Seconds, the band?
I'm
I think Rory is a 7 second. He's literally traveled around the country to see them in like various parts. So I'd say he's like one of those Grateful Dead heads,
Yeah, I'm like a 7 second
He's a
head.
deadhead.
All right. If there's anything you would like to say to the 30 people who watch these, go ahead.
Well,
Let's start with you individually. So,
Me?
yeah, you first.
I want Sierra to go first.
Okay.
Listen to Witless. That's all I have to
That's
say.
wrong.
Okay, don't listen to Witless then.
Thank you.
Witless sucks. They have good messages though. I like your.
I think.
Buy the lyric sheets. Don't listen to
yeah,
them.
buy the lyric
Buy
sheets
the
and the
lyric
lyric
sheets.
sheets.
I can't
only.
believe someone bought that. Why would someone buy that? It was $10 fucking.
I know.
I have something to say.
Capitalism.
I think it's really cool in a generation of a lot of pop music that projects really bad messages about like partying and fucking with girls. I think it's really cool that we have a scene that has a lot of really great music. Whatever the problems that people may have with the scene, it is very much a community and everyone still like picks each other up, which I think is really awesome. And I think it's cool to see bands writing about stuff that matters in the world.
Thank you, Sierra.
Yeah.
I agree.
What I have to say
Wrong.
to the 30 people watching this is thank you for watching this, I guess. It's very cool to be a part of something from I would say kind of the beginning. And like see something that started as like the same kind of like 15-20 kids going to shows. Now it's progressed into like, you know, you see different people at each show and you're like, I've never even seen this kid before, or I've never even seen this group of people before. And it's really cool, especially with that Cornerstone show, to just see like how much work everybody is putting in, and everybody just is really like not let up with playing shows. And I think we're starting to touch and tap something that is pretty big, and it's really cool to be a part of it. And it's really cool to see like my fucking homies working that hard and like playing these awesome gigs. And it's like, it's insane, because it's like I saw where everyone started and where we all started, and now it's like, holy shit, like big shit is happening and it's coming.
Over a year as well.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intense. So it's a lot of fun to be a part of it. And yeah, if not for the 30 people watching this or anybody in this car, it wouldn't even happen.
Hell yeah. All right.
This is definitely like the most serious surprise privilege cast.
Say what you want to say, and then I'll ask you something fucking stupid.
All right. Just remember to create community in our scene rather than crowds, and push the people that create crowds as far away as possible. Keep it as a community. Keep it as one, because there's not enough of us to fight each other. So yeah.
Thank you, Rory. Okay, Harley, I have a question for you.
All right.
You would say Rory is your friend?
Yeah. No, I'm just yeah, he is.
Okay. Who would win in a fist fight, Rory or a clone of Rory that is exactly the same?
Oof. I'd have to go with the clone of Rory. Just because he knows what Rory is thinking, because he is Rory.
That's a fair point. Do you think you would win a fight against yourself, an exact replica of yourself?
I mean, I did wrestling freshman year, so I got a little bit of
But
skill.
so did he.
But so did he.
I think... Oh, that's a good question.
It's not.
It's a terrible
But
question.
answer it anyways.
I'd probably like...
You'd have to do something unpredictable.
That's
That's
true.
exactly what the other Rory would do, though.
God damn it.
I think I'd
No.
run and hide.
Predicament. He'd run and hide. He'd take it back to Arinda. if you
I
know
would
what
run to Arinda and hide. I think I'd lose because I'd punch him, but like my hand would hurt, so I'd be like, nope, and then he'd punch me again, and I'd
Be
fall
like,
over.
nope.
I think that would happen.
So you're conceding to your own clone?
Yeah.
All right.
I listened to Macklemore the other day in the car, and that was so good.
You like Macklemore?
Macklemore's pretty good.
We're going to end here. Your catchphrase.
Gesundheit. Oh, sorry.
What did you just say? What did he just say?
Gesundheit.
What does that mean?
Do you actually not know?
No.
I've been saying it all week.
All right, Rory, your catchphrase.
Make the money, don't let the money make you. Change the game, don't let the game change you. I forever remain faithful. All my
Yeah.
people stay true.
Yeah.
That's your catchphrase?
Yeah.
All right, Sierra.
Oh, fuck. What?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Goodbye. Guten Tag.
Bye.
Hasta la vista.